At long last, the Eevee family can now be completed in Pokémon Go. Almost 5 years after the game first launched, we're finally deep enough in the roster to reach Gen 6, and the final evolution, Sylveon. As my personal favorite of the Eevee family, I've been excited about Sylveon's arrival for quite a while. I have a 15 Eevee, also known as my EV Eevee, because I am a Hoot, a Lucky Eevee, a Shiny Eevee, and a Flower Crown Eevee, all waiting to become little Sylveons. Unfortunately, they'll be waiting a long time, because the requirements to get a Sylveon are ridiculous. In the main games, Eevee evolves in a variety of ways, and Pokémon Go has mimicked that. You get Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon by evolving Eevee with a Water Stone, Thunder Stone, and Fire Stone respectively. In Pokémon Go, there are no stones, so when you evolve an Eevee, there's a 33% chance of getting each of the Kanto Eeveelutions. That's not great, especially if you have a shiny you really want to be a Vaporeon, but as other generations were added, Niantic got a bit more creative. In the base games, Eevee will evolve into Espeon or Umbreon when it reaches a set level of happiness 220 or 160, depending on which generation. If it reaches this in daytime, you get an Espeon, and at nighttime, an Umbreon. So in Pokémon Go, you need to walk 10 kilometers with Eevee as your buddy and evolve it in the day for Espeon, and at night for Umbreon. Since the overworld UI changes at night, unlike the battle UI, which is in dire need of a refresh, it's easy to see when this threshold has passed. This method is clearly tied to the original, is manageable, and means you can specifically choose which mon you're getting. Next up was Leafeon and Glaceon. Originally, these two evolved when leveled up near a moss rock or an ice rock, which was later swapped out for a leaf stone and an ice stone respectively, and again, Pokémon Go understood this. When Leafeon and Glaceon joined the game, well, nobody cared. I kid, but come on. If your favorite is Glaceon, you just want an edgy Vaporeon, and if your favorite is Leafeon, you're too far gone to see reason. Anyway, they were added with lure modules, which are specific types of lures that attract certain types more than others. Stand under a Mossy Lure and you can evolve Eevee into a Leafeon, and under a Glacial Lure you can get a Glaceon. It's basically the rock system tweaked for the mobile game. Much like Espeon and Umbreon, it's all very straightforward. With Sylveon, that's not the case. The naming trick still works, so I've got my shiny Sylveon already, but if I want to evolve my others, I'm going to need to put in work. Sylveon is the most complicated in the base games, but only by a little. You need to either have Eevee level up while knowing a fairy move and having 2 levels of affection, or from Gen 8 onwards, while knowing a fairy move and having high friendship.